Today I'll be exploring some of my favorite LEGO minifigures and big figs. They have to be ones I own. However, I will not be including any buildable figures, those really don't count. Let's begin. First, the Lloyd minifigure that came from the 2012 Ninjago Character Encyclopedia. This version is based off the final battle wave of sets, which is yet to come out at the time. The version of Lloyd from the sets was based off his golden form, so it's nice to get this figure in order to match up with the other ninjas. The figure is in a black color with some green and gold highlights. The printing was also spot on. Overall, a great inclusion to this informative book. Next, the Squid Warrior. I had to include at least one minifigure from my favorite LEGO set ever, set 8078 Portal of Atlantis from 2010. I was going to include the Portal Guardian, but I'm a bigger fan of the Squid. It also came in the set 8061 Gateway of the Squid. The use of the dark red and its molds adds to the cool deep sea design. It makes it stand out with the tentacles and as its legs. The gold used on the face and trident also looks great. Dr. Inferno and Spyclops. Both villains from the 2008 Agents theme came from some of the bigger sets. Spyclops came in set 8634 Turbo Car Chase with his helicopter and set 8635 Mobile Command Center. Dr. Inferno also came in the Mobile Command Center, along with set 8637 Volcano Base and set 8970 Robo Attack. Spyclops has an orange color scheme and posable robotic legs. He also has a flat top and enhanced glasses and multiple lenses. Dr. Inferno is an all-white for robotic arm and crazy black and orange hair. Killer Croc. Released in the set 70907 Killer Croc Tailgater in 2017, this is the largest figure on this list. Because of its size, his truck he rides has been modified, with room on the back to place him. With swamp green scales and dark green highlights, he has opposable neck, jaw, arms, hands, and fingers. The face uses the classic alligator head, which is a comedic touch the LEGO Batman movie made. It is also very similar to the Rancor figure, which I also have. JDX. This suit that the ninjas wore after they trained their dragons is pretty unique. My favorite of these is Jay's, since blue is my favorite color. He was also a little hardest to get. He has golden printing around the torso to resemble his dragon, Wisp. Speaking of which, this figure came in my favorite Ninjago set, the 2011 set 2521 Lightning Dragon Battle. It also came in the set 2519 Skeleton Bowling. Peyo. Released in 2016, this Star Wars figure came from the set 75156 Krennic's Imperial Shuttle. Even though he had little screen time in Rogue One, I still really like him. His crazy designs had allowed a lot of charm to him. His two facial expressions show this, one being a grin and the other being him screaming. He also has a backpack with a strange helmet. The rest of this printing is different shades of tan and gray to show off his rebel uniform on the planet Scarif. Acidicus and Scaldor. Both of these Serpentine characters were released in the 2012 in set 9450 Epic Dragon Battle. An honorable mention would be this Chokin, who is included in the same set. This Acidicus, general of the Venomari tribe, is in a dark green with highlights of light green and black. He also has these white horns, and printing to show his eyes, with one of the four being scratched out. Scaldor, general of the Constricti, is in all black with some silver and orange highlights. His back is covered in spikes. Both include his staff and a mold for their tail. Coleman Trevor. Released in 2013, he came in the set 75019 ATTE. This is based off Star Wars Episode 2 Attack of Clones, in which he has little screen time. Even with this, he has somewhat of a meme. The figure has a fish-like head with printing to show his Jedi robes and a green lightsaber. Even with this goofy look, I still really like this figure, since all of this gives him charm. I never got this set, but I was able to order him on eBay for like 15 bucks. I got him alongside my January 2018 haul. Tremorox. This big fig was in the 2009 Power Miner sets. These are set 8708 Cave Crusher and set 8964 Titanium Command Rig. Since these are harder to get sets, you can easily find them on eBay for around $25. He is mostly dark gray to reflect his territory and lots of translucent red. Felix, who is similar looking, is in a neon color. The coolest parts of Tremorox is the crystals on his back and the features that allows him to throw rocks. With a lever on the back, you can chuck smaller pieces, including smaller rock monsters. Davy Jones and Macus. Being the most expensive figures on this list, these two are from the 2011 wave of Pirates of the Caribbean sets. They were both in set 4184 of the Black Pearl. Macus is this hammerhead-looking monstrosity, using a head mold that has not been used again. He is an all light gray and his printing reflects that he came from below the sea. You can usually find him on eBay for around $20 to $40. Davy, on the other hand, is much harder to get. He goes on eBay for around $60 to $90. He has a dark blue suit and hat. Along with this, he has a peg leg, a tentacle-like beard, a large hat, and a crab claw. Lizard Man. Being my personal favorite of all the Minifigures series, he came from Series 5. Whenever I look back at this series, I always have a feeling of nostalgia. That's why I almost included the Zookeeper minifigures, since I always wanted that ship mold. But this lizard is a bit more special. I like the use of the green, and especially the molds for the head and tail that have yet to be used again. Mungus. Being the last big fig I feature here, he came from the controversial Chima line. I personally really enjoy the Fire vs. Ice sets from 2014, with its unique blend of vehicles and locations. Out of all of it, my favorite minifigure for the bunch was Mungus. He came in the set 70144 Laval's Fire Lion. He is in this tan color with dark brown highlights, a mold for the mammoth head, and a place to store his orbs of chi, and a large white buildable club. You are also able to move his neck, arms, and hands. Samukai. Being part of one of my favorite memes of 2019, this rare Ninjago villain from 2011 is very sought after, about as much as Davy Jones. On eBay you can find him for around $30 to $40. So what makes him so rare? Well, he only came in two sets. The first is set 2505 Garmadon's Dark Fortress, and the second is set 2507 Fire Temple. Samukai is all white, with 4 arms to hold the weapons of Spinjitzu, which did not go well for him, an opening jaw and a tall stature. Squidman. This space creature was featured in the 2009 wave of Space Police sets. He is somewhat of a leader to the Black Hole Gang, and came in 2 sets. Versus sets 5969 Squidman's Escape, also came in set 5980 Squidman's Pit Stop. He has his large head with bulging yellow eyes, gray skin, a red cape, extending tongue, and is wearing all green. I just love how unique this figure is and has become iconic for that. My favorite minifigure is Pythor. Pythor has always been one of my favorite fictional characters. I like his look, his personality, the fact that he always tries to come back, and his voice. He is brilliantly played by Michael Dobson. He has become one of the longest recurring villains in Ninjago alongside Garmadon. He has come in 5 sets. First is the 2012 set 9449 Ultrasonic Raider, then it is the 2015 set 70750 Ninja DBX. Then is the 2016 set 70596 Samurai X Cave Chaos. Last are 2 of the 2019 Legacy sets. These are set 70668 Jay's Stormfighter and set 70679 the Ultra Dragon. In his original appearance, he is an all purple with some pink and black highlights. He has a long neck and tail. Later on in the show, he has become all white with purple highlights.